And the me.
Yes.
Alright, welcome back to Everything's Dark.
No, we need a better intro.
I hope you brought your night lights because it's about to get dark.
Are we just gonna make puns about being dark with the first episode?
I mean, for a while until we actually have like a real intro. Like.
Alright, no. We need a better intro than that. We need like, welcome
To darkness.
No.
If you can think of something better, please tell me.
Why are you fact checking? We're not.
Remember in the last podcast, whenever we were talking about the pedophiles being a sexual orientation?
Was that a thing or not?
Well, I had a conversation because I went out with a couple friends last night, and I had a conversation with them about it. And one of the guys, Miguel, he was just like, yeah, that's definitely not true. It's just a video that went viral, and people are trying to say that that TED Talks is trying to promote the fact that pedophiles are being.
Dang, I'm gonna have to watch TED Talk in a whole different way.
Well, no, he said that's what the.
What's wrong with TED Talks?
TED Talk is so lame.
There's some of them are actually
some of them are pretty good, but most of the ones I've seen has been like, you should be a good person.
Like no duh.
They're like, okay.
I saw that J.J. Abrams TED Talk. It was literally about nothing. It was just him talking about the mystery behind stories and how to create them and stuff. I'm like, I can't believe people sit and watch this. I guess it's just like what people with money and have good careers. Like, you know what? I want to go to a TED. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something.
I need something to inspire me today. So, I go to a TED Talk.
I want to learn how to be a good person. I go to a TED Talk.
Why is it called a TED Talk? I was wondering about that today.
I'm sure.
Because a guy named Ted. Or no, doesn't TED stand for something?
That's what I thought.
Technology, like, emotions,
and drugs. And drugs!
And danger. Or drugs.
Yeah, I just learned how to be a good person from watching Dragon Ball. That was great. But
what?
I didn't learn how to be a
good person.
Anime taught me a lot.
Anime taught me a lot about being like a good friend, a good person. And to be honest, Dragon Ball taught me how to get angry. Because I was like, dude, I want to go Super Saiyan. I would literally sit in my room and scream and like clench my fist, hoping I would go Super Saiyan.
No, I didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball Z. I literally.
Oh yeah, because you were normal.
Technology, entertainment, and design.
I mean, you weren't a normal.
See, I knew it was on. What do you know?
What?
What do you know? Like, how do you know that I didn't grow up normal?
Because you watch weird anime.
Like what?
Like One Piece.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You watch good anime. It's not the generic ones that every American kid watches.
Wait, I watched Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And those are.
You don't watch Pokemon. Calm down.
I used to watch it when I was little.
Oh yeah, you used.
But I didn't do it like you did. Like, oh my god, I can sing the whole song.
Literally every episode. I remember at 8 o'clock. I had to make my parents get home by 8 o'clock at night because I had to watch a new episode of Pokemon.
You made your parents.
I was like, we have to be home by 8, and they're like, okay.
Did it? It came out on.
And they
8?
listen to you.
On Saturday nights, it would come out at 8 o'clock.
I don't know.
On Cartoon Network. I don't know about other channels.
For me, it would just come out after school. But back then, when you had cable. Like right after school.
I didn't have cable. I had satellite.
I
had dish.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, no, it's not the same thing. Satellite's the rich version.
Whatever. Cable, satellite, synonyms for you have channels that.
Anyway, the only reason I watch Dragon Ball Z is because of my uncle. That's all he ever watched. Dragon and Cyborg 009. Did you ever watch that?
No.
That was a pretty good one. That was on Toonami. I watched some of One Piece, but that was like a little bit.
Wait, did you watch it in Toonami?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that version sucked because it was like.
Really? It's not that bad.
No, I thought it was 4Kids one was censored.
The 4Kids one was the one that was really bad. Toonami is the one that was like, okay, this is pretty good.
I watched One Piece in Toonami and the very first time, and what I remember was like the long-nosed guy. It was just Usopp, by the way. But that was the first time I saw One Piece. And now I'm a big fanboy.
Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember watching Yu-Gi-Oh!
I thought Yu-Gi-Oh was like an edgy cartoon, and then
edgy.
I grew up.
Quotation marks like.
No, yeah, because.
Damn, dude.
I didn't realize Yu-Gi-Oh had more than one season until
like years later.
Yeah, like it was a long point after that because I just watched the first season, and then after I saw Pegasus.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just stopped watching it. I was like, okay, so this is it.
I have a topic to talk about, but
So yeah, our intro is.
we still even haven't done an intro.
Bring out your night lights because it's gonna get dark.
Wait, no, first we haven't even done the intro.
I hope you
We're
brought
like,
your noose.
we're like
because it's
15
about to
minutes
get
in
dark.
already.
I
No,
hope
not
you.
even 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like maybe
10 minutes.
10
You
tops.
just-
Not even 10
You
minutes,
just
like
edit
5
this out.
seconds.
You just edit it out, Mr. Editor.
I'll just edit everything up to this point.
Hey guys, so we've been talking about 20 minutes. Welcome to the podcast.
Okay, yeah. This is episode 2 of Everything is Dark. With
We don't have to do it in order.
with
This could be episode 4 if we wanted to. This is our podcast. We can do it however we want.
dude, this guy's on the rails. He wants to.
I'm off the rails. I'm off the fucking rails.
Did I
You
say
said
on the rail?
You said on the
I mean
rails.
off the rails.
I'm off the motherfucking
Look,
rails.
it's late at night. I'm drinking a
It's
beer.
late at night. It's fucking.
It's 12.
At midnight.
It's the time when the pedos walk out and be like,
No, pedos work all day, dude.
oh
I
They-
feel
yeah.
like,
they
I
stay
feel
out
like
during the
daytime. I
day,
feel like
so that
daytime's
way-
best because kids go to bed by 8.
I don't know what goes in the minds of pedos.
Alright,
But
so-
anyways, it's me, Alvaro. I don't know.
It's me.
And I'm with Juan.
Your one and only.
Please don't say your last names, because it really sucks censoring those. And
It's Eric. I hope you brought your nightlights because it's gonna get dark. I'm really sticking with that one.
We're gonna do that.
I'm gonna slip it in every 5 minutes so Alvaro can't
Is
edit
it-
it out. If Alvaro edits, if this podcast is only 2 minutes long, it's because every 5 seconds I say something that he has to edit out.
I will, yeah. And I'm gonna put I'm just gonna insert a sound of a fart. That way,
You could do like
it's
SpongeBob.
literal shit that's coming out of your mouth. No, I'm just gonna put the noise of someone shitting.
I talk
No,
shit.
you just say shit
I
and it
talk
don't
shit.
mean anything.
You say shit and you think it makes sense, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
it.
I talk shit.
Because this is like we're not doing a slogan for everything's dark.
We need something that's catchy so everyone can be like, oh, dude.
No, this is not just like a normal company that needs something to pull in
Like just dark it.
customers.
Dark it.
This is dark it.
Just
We should-
dark it.
Oh, we should talk about Donnie Darko sometime.
Donnie Darko.
That was pretty dark.
That was pretty dark. There's like time travel. Dude, okay, have you guys? No, you guys haven't seen this show. So there's this show called New Girl, and
Wait,
How dare?
I think
How dare you?
I've
assume
heard
I haven't
about
seen
it.
you haven't seen it.
I've seen like the first season.
Yeah, there you go.
I think
So
I've
there's
heard
this
about it.
episode
If
where
that.
this like old guy he comes over. Okay, one of the main characters, he's a bartender, and he's in a bar, and some old guy comes over and is like, "Hey, I'm you from the future." And he's like, "What the fuck? No, you're not." So he starts telling him like, "You're not
Like
wearing."
Keanu Reeves.
He starts calling all these things out. He's like, "You didn't shower this morning. You're not wearing any underwear." And he starts calling all that things. He starts to believe him. He's like, "What the fuck?" So it had me thinking, dude, it'd be pretty crazy to like, if I met myself from the future, what would you ask them?
If you
I
met
wouldn't.
myself
I
in the
honestly,
future-
I honestly would never ask him anything because either
Would
I'm
you be scared?
either I'm successful, and the fact that I know I'm successful, that means I'm gonna fuck it up, or I end up being a loser, and I just get even depressed because I know future me is gonna be a loser.
I think you're
So, I don't
time
Why
wanna
would
know
future
anything.
you be a loser? He just went back in time.
Yeah, he figured out how to time
I
travel.
fucking
I think that's just
like
pretty dope.
I don't know, maybe a hobo me just walks into a room,
I'd be pretty upset. I'd
asking
be
for
like,
spare change,
"Yo, why'd you
and then
come back to see me?" I'd be like, "You can do anything. Why'd you come back here?"
yeah, well, see, but I would ask that like, are you fucking stupid? Why are you back here?
Like Hitler's in
Well,
fucking
unless
1945.
Unless you guys made like a drastic decision that really like kind of just fucked
Dude,
up your life.
whatever you do, don't drink that. Like,
Watch me do it anyway.
watch you do it anyway. Like,
What's
Delicious.
delicioso. Mwah.
But also I just want to point out I listened to the last podcast. I say anyways a lot, so
Anyways,
yeah, you noticed? Did
yeah.
you notice that?
No, you also
notice
do.
that
I
every time
noticed
we
it.
chill?
You also do obviously. When you say something, go obviously.
Oh yeah, well obviously.
Yeah, well, obviously. But
Yeah, I guess it
I
it
noticed,
helps
like,
me break out my
when I was
moles.
listening to myself in the last episode, like I couldn't hear. That's why I was like, I need to enunciate.
Yo, also no, but you were way back. And
Yeah,
I,
no,
I was gonna say it too,
Because
but
every now and then
it
I'll get
crossed
like
my
I'll
mind.
get really like and I'll like way back and I just did it just now, and I'm like, okay. See, that's why I didn't want the rolly chair, because I didn't want to leave that.
The only thing I noticed about myself, well, I noticed a lot.
Juan was like,
my
man, that
voice-
sounds hot. That's
No,
I'm super gay. I'm super gay right now.
Like, I have this tendency, like, once you guys start laughing, like, I tend to try to laugh louder than you guys. So,
it's my goal.
You will never outlaugh me.
I was just like, maybe work on that. But other than that, I think I'm pretty fucking perfect. So.
But enough of us. This is supposed to be dark.
How are you guys been doing?
This is supposed to be dark.
Alright, everyone silent. We have to.
Anyways, I want to talk about something that I did yesterday. Well, I didn't do anything. It was just being me. But I was watching the movie The Hurt Locker. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Is it? I thought it was her
It's
lock.
that
I didn't
military-
realize the actor who played Hawkeye and the actor who plays Falcon
the same person?
isn't.
No, you're Falcon right now.
Believe
You're getting your life
believe
mixed
it or
up.
not,
What?
believe it or not, they're the same fucking person.
Oh, shit,
This sounds
I didn't
crazy.
realize
Dude,
that.
the CGI in this movie is crazy.
Dude,
okay, go on.
Are you saying he's like the new Eddie Murphy?
But better. It's way better.
Wait, hold on. Nobody can top Eddie Murphy. He played like a jillion characters in Orbit. Anyways, yeah, I didn't realize that they already were in a movie together, which is called The Hurt Locker. Anyways, I watched the movie and then I realized like halfway through, I'm like, the movie is basically about the Hawkeye character. I forgot his name, but anyways, Hawkeye's character,
Jeremy Rayner.
is in the military and his job is defusing bombs, and it's him with his squad of two other people, which is Falcon and some other dude that gets shot at later. But I realized afterwards, the movie basically made me racist towards Middle Easterns because I don't trust them anymore.
Dude, no, like, the way the media is, it makes you, like, not trust
Yeah,
them.
so do you think...
And, like,
But just at that
so
moment,
do you think it was that movie or that movie plus the movie?
it was that
like, alone?
no, it was that movie specific because before watching the movie, I was like Muslim, Islam, Pakistan, like whatever, you're cool. But then after watching that movie, I'm like, you piece
whoa.
of shit, you're
Like,
trying to kill cool
That's pretty fucked
soldiers.
up.
But no,
But
I mean,
no, I
it
get
was
that, like,
it was only at that moment. But
dude,
now
like,
I'm kind of desensitized.
It's the way, like, stereotypes are made. Like, I hate Mexicans because at my work, there'll be like a $2 purchase and they're always giving me $100 bills because they get paid $100 bills.
Yeah, they
Obviously.
get paid in cash.
And I'm just like, you fucking Mexican.
Mexican.
And they might not even be Mexican. It's just like
dirty Mexican.
I'm just
Drink
like,
dirty water with your
I'm like,
dirty
it's a
house.
$2 purchase, and they just bought like a $2 coffee, and they're giving me a $100 bill. I'm like, the fuck?
I noticed that.
But I feel like you're only mad about that because
And it's only
people,
because of the situation.
yeah,
like, it's
you
just like,
guys have to count out the change.
yeah, and my work
Like-
specifically, we have to count back the change, and then
like the register doesn't
Yeah,
read them
it
like
is
what they
such
need
a
back,
hassle.
and it's like
Does register not really?
no, when we hit total, it doesn't tell us how much change to give back. We have to figure it out ourselves.
Oh,
which
man.
I mean,
That's why-
honestly, that's really not a bad thing.
It's not
That would-
terrible. No,
yeah,
it's not
yeah,
that terrible. But the problem with my work also is because we get robbed so much. When they're in our registers, we're not allowed to have over a certain amount of money. So lots of times we won't even have the $20 or $10 bills that we need to give back to this person. So it's just five.
That's fucking annoying.
Five, yeah. That's what I'm saying, and they know it. This is the people that come in every morning. And they
That's
know
like
it.
kind of bad business plan because like I
It's
mean
just like-
I understand
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you should know, but at the same time, just to be safe,
Yeah.
you should
We get
display the
'cause
change.
speaking of getting robbed. Because
got robbed
okay,
next
the
year.
other day, oh my god. Okay, so what people like to get creative with their robbing. So you have the people who don't give a crap, come in, grab the beer, walk out, and see you later. You have some people who, I don't know why they do this. This is stupid. They come up, they put the stuff on the counter, and I bag it from them. I tell them the total, and they grab it and run. I'm like, why did you just?
What's the point?
It's
I don't know.
robbing,
I'm
bro.
like, why
What's
did
the
you just
point?
take it and leave? And then I don't know if they're waiting to see how much it was, and it's like, oh shit, I have enough, and then like dip. Well, this guy, you could tell he was on something. He was definitely high, maybe drunk, and everything. Comes up, he sets the stuff on the counter. I tell him his total, and he's all like, "Oh, okay." And he takes out a 20 out of his pocket. He hands me the 20, and before I can give him his change, he grabs his stuff and just runs.
Well, how
So
much?
it was like $10. He gave me $20 bill, grabbed the stuff, and ran.
So he didn't even rob you. He was just like, here's a tip.
Yeah, but essentially, I think he thought he was robbing from me, but he was just so, fucking high or drunk or whatever. He
got that rob high.
Yeah,
people don't even like understand. Like, I'm just gonna rob
He's
something.
like, all right,
Holy
I need to get ready to run. And when he gave me 20, he's like, this is my time. And I just dipped out of there. I was like, dude, you didn't even rob me properly. Like, you just left me extra money. Like, it's the one thing if he left me under, like, oh, here's a wad of cash, and it was like $3. And he's like, nope. He gave me extra money and dipped. And I was like, okay.
I know I told Eric this story. I don't know if I told you this story. So, like, the other night at Zaxby's, we had just closed or whatever. And I was closing up at the registers, and another coworker, he was closing out in the dining room. And so everything was fine. Everything was going normal. Until after we closed, the doors were locked. I see this woman walk up to the counter, and I'm just like in my head, I'm just curious, like, how did you get in? The doors are locked. Like, what happened? Anyway, so like she comes up to the counter, and this woman has like red dots all over her body, like all over her face,
chicken
all over
pox,
her arms, like everything.
Red dots?
Red dots.
Could you connect them?
Honestly, yeah. They're probably like come out with a shape or something.
What if she's the key?
A shape of a needle.
What if she's the key to a treasure chest or treasure map? And, like, it's a constellations. So first you have to connect the dots to find out which direction.
Here's Orion's belt. Here's Big Dipper. Here's Little Dipper.
I'm like, oh my
god.
God.
We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
With the stars constellation. I don't know how. Anyways, Nick Cage, continue your story.
Sorry for that off track. So yeah, whenever I was cleaning the counters, whatever, she comes up to the counter and I see all these red dots on her face and all over her arms. I'm just like, okay, chicken pox. That's what it is, and that's what it is.
She just forgot her vaccines. That's all.
And
she doesn't want to get autism, okay?
And whenever she came up to the counter, she has to use the phone. I'm like, okay, it's like 10 o'clock at night. Maybe she needs a ride. She's carrying around a duffel bag. Like, maybe, like, something's going on.
That's how you know Juan's a good person. I was like, this fucker's about to fucking rob me. Get the hell out. So I was like, oh, she needs help.
Yeah, she needs help. So I'm going to help her out. And I let her use a phone. So the other person who was closing on dining, he came to the back as I was washing dishes. And the woman was on the phone. And he's like, he gives me this look because he thought the doors had not been locked, and he was kind of frustrated about that. And then I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know how she got in. And he was like, well, I just checked the doors and they were locked, so that means she was in the bathroom.
What if she was never really there?
I don't know why a ghost that has red dots on her face.
Yeah, she had to have been just hanging out in the bathroom waiting, and then or it was passed out. Yeah. Woke up and was like, oh shit.
So the reason why she was, why we say she was passed out is because later, he's like, my coworker, he's like, just watch her and make sure she's not going to do anything stupid. And I was like, all right, that's fine, because there was one register with money up there, but the other manager had finally taken the money and taken to the office, so I stopped watching her because there's no money to steal, right? So it's fine. So I stopped watching her, and I'm going to do something, and I end up going into the office, and one of the other managers there, she's like, what's this woman doing? And I look at the cameras. This woman has her whole arms wrapped around our cookie display, and I immediately go up there. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to steal cookies? I don't, like, I already told you. So she did, at one point, she did ask me if I could give her some free cookies. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do that.
So she hasn't stolen anything yet. She's just asking politely for free cookies.
But
politely,
whenever I gone into the office and see she had her whole arms around the display, I went up there. She had grabbed 3 cookies. And
shit.
Yeah, 3 fucking
somebody's
macadamia cookies, her. Man. Fucking wild.
You call the cops, right? You're like, get this.
It was 3 cookies, and I wasn't about to deal with that until like, 11 o'clock.
Call the National Guard,
so
right?
we just fucking kicked her out.
Yeah, I just like, get the fuck out. Take your cookies.
And we were just like, I fucking sanitize anything. Turns out, all those red dots and red dots on her arms and face turns out to be where she was shooting up heroin.
I was about to say, like, that sounds like something like those red dots now seem like drug
That's some
Yeah,
drug
yeah.
related
results.
But like you have to be like out of your like you were not yourself for the longest time if you're shooting up in your face. Like you lost yourself.
I mean,
Years ago.
heroin's some tough shit. Like,
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
No, I've seen it. I haven't done it myself, but I have seen its effects on people. And like, literally one hit, you're done. Like, there's no going back from heroin after one hit.
I don't know. Demi made it for a little while until she got back on
Nah,
it.
dude, she's probably
See
she's probably on heroin right now.
Do you see that meme when it was like you invite Demi Lovato to a birthday party, but then you see all your spoons are gone?
Nah, dude, I'm anything Demi Lovato. I'm just waiting for nudes to leak. That's the only kind of news I'm waiting for Demi.
News? You just wait. I'm just waiting for any nudes to leak about any hot celebrity.
Yeah, I don't care if she's on heroin or not. Just
as long as she doesn't lose that booty, that's it.
I mean, I don't care I don't care if she's on heroin. I mean, just just stay hot.
I just
I
like.
don't care if there's chicken box.
Who's the hottest celebrity?
The
that
hottest
you guys, not the hottest, but in your opinion.
In my opinion, I'm very fond of Demi Lovato. Emma Watson's a very classy lady. You know,
but
she's
she
one of
seems
the classy
pretentious.
hot. Yeah, she is a very classy hot.
She doesn't look like somebody I would enjoy hanging around with.
I'm not a fan of any of the Kardashians.
No, I hate the Kardashians.
I like Scarlet Witch, Elizabeth Olsen.
She's pretty. She is
Scarlett
pretty.
Johansson.
When I first saw her, I was like, but she's grown on me. She's grown on me. Scarlett Johansson is just a classic. You know, like I do that celebrity.
I do that any day of the week, 24/7, 365 days a year.
Oh, you can't put me on the spot in that. I can't. Princess Diana, dead or alive.
I get a lot of shit for this.
Wait, what's your limit? Like, rotting, like flesh is already rotting, or like fresh dead?
Like fresh dead. Fresh dead.
It's gotta be fresh
rotting,
dead.
It depends on the condition down there. You know.
All right, maggots in the teeth.
Maggots
but
in the
vagina
teeth.
is
clean.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sounds like free to go. You know.
That vagina is clean, my dick is good, let's go.
Yeah, that's what condoms are for.
I didn't realize we were
going.
I didn't realize we were going.
Come on, you get
dark,
a lot, dude. This is everything dark. This isn't just some of the darkness. This is everything dark.
I'm going all in.
Jesus Christ.
I get a lot of shit for saying that I find Michelle Rodriguez really freaking attractive.
Wait, who's Michelle?
That's the Fast and Furious Mexican chick.
Oh,
she's okay.
Wait, she reminds me of like an ant. I'm like
an ant? What do you mean she reminds you of an? Oh, like not a bug. Like
you sound like it.
I thought you meant like a bug. I was like, what?
Oh, whatever.
Where are the other legs? I was like. I hear that a lot actually about Michelle Rodriguez. I'm like, yeah, she's.
Nah, dude.
See, a lot of people, the reason why they give me crap is like, oh, she looks like a man. Like, okay, I get it. Like, she's like fucking.
I don't think she looks like a man, but she has a man.
Doesn't she smoke too?
A lot of people smoke.
Smoking for me is a turn off.
Like a cigarette smoke or like pot? Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not big. Like, cigarettes are not an attractive thing.
Cigarettes and
it's 2018. I don't understand why people are still smoking.
It's 2018, dude. Come on. Oh, speaking of
2018.
Speaking of 2018, I have a friend who
was born in 2018.
Who butt shame? Well, who anal shames basically anybody who's like says. You don't need ass? Come on, dude. It's 2018. I'm like,
no.
It sounds like an excuse that you would do for anything. Like,
I wouldn't.
Why don't you let your woman?
Yeah, it doesn't apply. It's 2018. You know the effects of cigarettes. It's 2018.
Okay.
So first of all, we know that cigarettes were bad since.
No, we know cigarettes cause motherfucker. That's another thing.
No, but it's a whole generation.
It makes me so mad. At work, people get so angry when I don't have the cigarettes they want. And I'm like, dude. You realize I just saved you from cancer, right?
I just saved you. You should owe me.
You're welcome.
You should give me money.
Speaking of fucking, I'm gonna try and come back on the cussing. I noticed that too in the last podcast. The cussing. I cuss a lot. I'm like, dude, I need to cuss.
This is everything dark. You just said it yourself. This is everything dark. There's no whole bars.
Cussing isn't dark. It's just ignorant.
I don't care. It's what?
It's ignorant. It's ignorant.
Ignorant.
What?
Ignorant.
Wait.
It's not.
What are you trying to say?
It's not full on ignorant. It's ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It's not the
it's
full.
halfway.
I thought you were having a stroke.
It's
like,
ignorant. I'm like a car that won't start. I'm ignorant. I'm gonna try and cuss less. I'm gonna get a little more creative with my anger. This is another thing. You'll notice I get really angry. So far, I think the last 2 episodes, we haven't gotten into a big debate.
The last episode,
the last 2 years that we've been doing this podcast.
2 years? Oh my. Yeah, and
we
we just decided to upload today. I mean, like the last episode, not today.
We've been recording for years. This is the first time we had the confidence to actually.
Yeah.
We're basically 40-year-old virgins who haven't had the confidence to have sex yet, and now we're finally going through with it. That's my analogy.
That's
for this
basically
podcast.
the sum up of this podcast.
The point is, we debate a lot, and the past 2 episodes we haven't debated really yet, where we got like really.
Well, I feel like we're still getting.
Yeah.
Into
No,
that,
okay, first of all,
we haven't gotten past the auto starting. He said, first of all, you're wrong.
No, I'm saying like we haven't debated because the way we debate is just like us screaming over each other
when we
until
get
like,
debate,
no,
it'll literally
no.
come out of nowhere when we start debating.
Like, what the fuck?
It'll literally start. I like milkshakes, and I was like, I prefer whatever.
It's
I'm
like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Are you stupid? Like,
Jesus Christ! Did your mom give you vaccines?
Are
Because
you-
you have autism right now.
You are so autistic. I want to kill myself.
That is the level.
Dude, I started this thing. I've actually done this when at work. Cause when I'm at the really rude stores where the customers are really fucked up, they'll go, "Are you retarded?" And I tried out this new thing today where I go, "Yes."
And you did not do that.
I did today at work.
No,
I really did at the
you're
kitchen.
a liar.
In the kitchen, I was in the kitchen. I gave him.
But that was a co-work.
No. I was in the kitchen. It was 2 o'clock. I handed him an ice cream cone, and he wanted an ice cream cup. He goes, "I want an ice cream cup. Are you retarded?" And I went, "Yeah." And like nodded in my head. I went, "Yeah." And he's like, Can I just get an ice cream cup?" And I was like, and I just shook my head like like an idiot. I was like, and I gave it to him, and I was like, "Yeah, that fucking asshole." And it is like, what kind of shit is this that I have to be retarded to be respected? Like,
just to get my point across, I need to act stupid.
For you, it's not that hard.
And that's the first time I tried that. I'm like, I'm gonna start trying. I know it really isn't. I do a really good like imitation of like.
No, you're just retarded.
I know. I'm
just kidding.
I know. I'm not a good imitator. I'm just actually stupid. And I realized I'm gonna start trying that now. I wonder how long before.
I never like had these interactions with any customers.
You need to get
people calling me dickhead.
Charlotte is shit. Like I didn't realize how much Charlotte sucks until I started working in Charlotte, because I've always worked in Concord, and now Charlotte is actual crap. Like the people there are stupid. Just the other day, driving wise, this is terrible. I was going down a red light, and so this person came from a turn only, right? And they're going through their fort, and they just
gave
kept
away our location, by the way.
Okay, whatever. You can edit this out, whatever. So this guy was going straight down the intersection, right, in a red light, and he was on a turn only lane, and he kept going straight. And last second, he was like, "Oh crap, I'm in a turn only lane. I'm about to merge into the like." So he like swerves into like the opposite lane. He's going down a road down the opposite way, and there's like a bunch of cars like beep. And I'm like going down I'm going on the other side of the road, going like, what is going on? And he's just like, he does a bunch of honking. He just keeps going down the opposite way, like not even trying to correct himself. And this is all our place where we live.
All in the where
this
America.
is all beeped.
No, I don't think we'll. I'll censor that. So I don't know. It depends on how I feel like that day when editing this episode.
But I've never had any kind of like. All right, the place where I work at, it's in Concord as well, and there's some shitty ass people. All right, my thing. All right, so we charge 25 cents for sauces, and then most
places do.
And most people get so mad about that. It's like, okay, you cannot afford 25 cents for a ranch sauce. How about don't go out to eat?
The dumbest part is like a lot of your meals come with sauce anyway.
Yeah. And like you can get it traded out.
Just to be devil's advocate, people argue that have the same argument about tipping. Is like, well, if you can't tip, then go out and eat.
Well, honestly,
I'm hungry.
Okay, to be fair, I'm not as serious about tipping. I'm more of tip whatever you can, and if that's nothing. Some people,
too bad.
Some people really can't tip. They're like, all right, that's fine.
But do you guys think like minimum wage should be a thing for even waiters and waitresses to where we don't have to tip, or the fact that they should keep their wage and tipping should be a thing? Because we are the only country that tips.
I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this.
We are the only country that.
You're wrong. Have you not been outside this country? No.
No. Okay. Let me We are the only.
You've been to
We,
Mexico?
Do you see how stuck up Alvaro is? He goes, no, you're wrong.
we are the only.
honest,
We are the only country that pays. What is it? $2.50 for waiters.
We're the only country that gives freedom. Amen.
I think
You're
Canada is doing pretty.
Nah,
pretty
Canada
well.
is just Canadian. With a name like Canada, it's stupid. But
Whoa!
I don't know.
I like Canada.
Canada.
I like Canada.
I don't. Have you
Okay.
been? How many times have you been to Canada?
Never, but I want to.
For all one of our Canadian listeners.
If anybody wants to give me a ticket to good old Canada and
I
want
feel
me
like
to sleep in their
Canada would be
house,
nice to visit. I don't know if I could. Actually, no, other way around. Canada would be nice to live in, but not to visit. Like it'd be cool to just settle and just live there, out in the forest, in the snow and stuff, with moose and
Switzerland
reindeer.
would be.
That's my ultimate goal. Like, could be in a forest with my little German Shepherd, out in the woods, killing bears,
Killing bears and stuff.
killing
and having
bears
sex
and
with them.
moose. No, why would I?
That's what happened in that
So,
Leonardo
are you the
DiCaprio
camel
movie.
No, dude, he did
He
not
had
have
sex with the
that
bear. Yes, he
Uh,
did.
Dude, if he had sex with that bear, his kids were sitting.
That's
right
why
in
he
front
won the
of him.
Oscar, right? Because he legit had sex with the bear.
No, that bear was CGI. The cubs were real.
Okay, he doesn't deserve that fucking Oscar.
No, yes, he does.
Not if he didn't fuck the bear.
After he just got mauled by a CGI bear.
No, he should have fucked.
When have you ever seen a CGI bear get
Fucked?
no, just
Mauled?
like fuck the shit up of an actor?
No.
Never. Exactly.
It happens all the time. CGI bears are CGI anything
CGI
is
bear?
regular.
A
If
CGI.
okay, if you took a regular
6
bear,
foot. No,
if you
6
took
foot long. That's
if
not
you
long.
it's 6 foot long,
6 foot
6 foot
long.
long
I give you
dick.
some.
CGI.
Yeah, I give you something 6 foot long.
I'll give you a 6 foot long dick. Did you know that
That's
a
fine.
foot long subways aren't even actually a foot long? They
Yeah,
like
they're-
measured them. They're like 9 inches.
Yeah, they're very inches.
I was pretty disappointed. I still eat there, but I was pretty disappointed.
Man, I still order foot long. So.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
Isn't it crazy
It's like,
how, like-
excuse me, but I'm gonna sue.
Isn't it
like,
crazy
with
how
what
like
lawyers?
these corporations have such a hold on us? Like I remember finding out like the Chick-fil-A owner was like really homophobic. I was like, man, I support gay people as I eat my Chick-fil-A sandwich. Like,
That's kind of. I mean, that's kind of expected. If Chick-fil-A closes on Sundays because of church, then
I know,
it's
but
kind of like
it's just like any corporation. Like just if you were to find out like I don't
Papa
know, like,
John's hates
black people,
NFL,
which is a real
meaning
thing apparently.
NFL people kneeling on national anthem.
Oh yeah, people still watch the fucking the NFL even though everyone's like kneeling and everyone's like, well, fuck you in America.
Well, because to them NFL is more than just political.
Well, yeah, no, because
movements
NFL's a
and
sport.
stuff.
Who cares if they're?
Yeah.
It's dumb. First of all, NFL is dumb. Anyway,
Football is
Yeah,
fucking.
I don't
football-
watch
stupid.
football.
Football
Fucking-
is
I
gay.
literally-
I don't understand.
I only watch the Super Bowl because
We
I
ju-
make bets.
we just lost all our football fans.
I don't
We just-
understand why people like football.
There was that one guy that was like, "Oh, yeehaw Cowboys," and then like signed off.
that was his last cry. Yeehaw Cowboys!
Yeehaw Cowboys.
I subscribe.
The fact that he subscribed after one episode, though. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you,
We
Cowboy
appreciate
Man.
you trying, but
Thank you,
fuck you.
Thank you, Cowboy Bad. I hope your team wins the Super Bowl. I need another beer.
By the
It
way,
got fucking hot in here.
Yeah, it
'Cause
gets hot.
because it's Juan's room, and you know what he does in here. It makes it hot.
You only have one vent in this entire place.
Oh, I'm sorry, my room isn't fucking
Yeah, right.
2 bedrooms.
That sucks.
Okay,
And
we gotta go darker though. We're not hitting the dark stuff. I need you guys to dig deep.
okay.
I need you to dig deep. Hand me another beer so I can dig deep.
Yeah, I'm out too.
I gotta dig deep.
I'm out too. We're getting one.
Juan
I
said-
thought
He
you
said it. He
meant
said it like 2 or 3 times, and you were like,
Thought you meant like you're out, as in like
I'm out too. Like,
you're out of things to talk about.
you may have been wondering why we call this show Everything Dark.
No,
It's because
we already explained
it's
this in the first episode.
It's because this is a podcast and you can't see anything. You can only hear us, so it's Everything Dark.
Now we're just making things up now.
No, this is something I've been wanting to talk about.
Okay.
Alvaro, how did you? Alvaro, this is Juan.
By the way,
How did
he
you-
said my name and then looked at Juan.
How did you come up with the name Everything Dark? Is it just because we talked
We
about
already
dark
explained
shit?
about this. In the
I don't know.
last
We really hit
episode.
that. Dude,
Yes, we did.
Did we though? Because we're really spotty. Because
yeah, alright, I did notice that. Like, we jump like fucking.
we'll start
everywhere
about
a
no,
lot.
we start about a conversation and then we just completely just
we do not finish that subject. We fucking just go
Yeah.
on to other shit.
Okay, now is it rape if you don't finish?
Yes. There. I answered.
If I finger your butthole unwillingly, but like I don't.
You can't
come at
finish
all.
with your finger.
No, alright, no, but that's exactly. If that's answering
That's
your
not rape
question.
though. That's not rape though. It's sexual harassment, but it's not rape.
If you don't want it and I'm fingering your butthole,
It's sexual
there's
harassment.
an-
It's not
there-
rape because you didn't put your penis in me. That's rape.
Oh, so it has to be a penis to be rape?
I don't know. I feel like otherwise it's just sexual harassment. It's
So-
still bad.
So what
but
if a woman rapes another woman?
I don't know how that works.
Does that work?
Even if it's a dildo, it's like it's not their body. So
Oh, but there's a penis. Dildo.
No,
Fake
no.
penis
A
or not,
penis,
it's
is,
not a penis.
a penis is an organ.
Yeah,
A
it is connected.
biological organ. Dildo is just like a piece of
biological
plastic.
organ. What?
Yeah, but it's an
A
organ
dildo
based
is not
on
always
biology
plastic.
or whatever.
What if?
rubber?
Okay. Let's.
I don't know what
alright,
dildos
alright,
are made
alright,
of.
Let's say it's.
I'm not a dildo
Well,
expert.
let's say it's someone's removed penis. It's an organ.
What?
So let's say it's someone's removed penis.
What
Why-
if someone's
How?
what if someone's
Wait.
penis molded as a dildo?
yeah. You kind of
Oh.
like a what are those things?
No, it's still,
What-
because
what's
it's not
that thing called?
physical.
What's that thing called where you like stuff animals?
What?
The,
I know what you're talking about.
Where you take
I,
dead.
okay,
I
I
What's
have
know
that
what you're
word?
talking about.
Well, you take dead animals and like stuff them and like turn them into statues.
Oh,
What's it called? It's like
ca-
it starts with a C.
Cats just.
No,
Fact check.
But I have a question.
Cannibalism.
I have something.
Yeah, something to talk about. Tug.
Dang it! I just had it. I had it in my head. Oh, if somebody grabs a dildo and shoves it up a woman,
Yeah.
is that rape?
Taxidermy?
Without-
no.
Taxidermy.
Ta-
That's what
yeah,
it is.
that's right.
Where did I get C from?
Alright.
That I don't know. Cause I thought rape was just the sex part.
What if
and everything
what
else
if a guy just
What would be
shoves
rape?
up a dildo
dildo up her? That's
her
rape.
without permission?
without permission?
Anything
Just
without permission.
so you
is
know
rape.
how like
I don't know.
Any-
I don't know
any-
about anything. 'Cause
any kind
if
of,
I
like,
if I grabbed your
in a
butt,
court.
see, that's
Alright,
what I was thinking.
that, alright, any,
I was thinking kind of like any. I don't know, cause I'm not a fucking lawyer.
because you know like you go up behind people and you spook
You
them.
fuck them? Oh. Yeah, I used to do that. You just go behind them and it's over.
Fuck 'em.
go behind your
Fuck 'em.
coworker. Go behind your coworker.
you
like,
go-
bloop, oh, this is normal.
You you go behind the way you go behind people and spook them. You go behind them and shove a dildo up their butt or a vagina, depending on the person. Is that considered
That
rape?
is definitely
then?
rape. That is definitely rape, hands down.
But it's not like
It's
you. It's not you, because when
but it's not consensual.
because you know when you have
And
sex,
you're
you're like
the
oh
one-
yeah, I'm in you. Oh yeah, baby. Like you say that. But I'm not in you when I just have a dildo
No, but-
in my
But
hand.
that's rape because you gave her something she did not want.
Yeah. Well,
You
no,
know what
not
I'm
necessarily. You penetrated her.
What if it's
without her permission?
That's some inappropriate.
What
shit.
if it's like the level of just
Stop.
But what if it's just at the level of like molestation? Like you know how like
That's rubbing her ass or rubbing. Her
what?
boobs.
Okay, so no. So the way guys walk up behind girls and touch their butts without
Yeah.
permission, that's sexual harassment. It's the same level
That's
as
technically molesting them.
yeah, that's yeah. It's the same as putting a dildo up their vagina without permission.
It's not the same. Oh, there's
Is it
penetration
though?
in there. There's
We're-
penetration.
So what's the
That's a
difference?
whole
The
different thing.
penetration.
Okay, let's say we have this friend named.
Yeah, but it's not me.
We
I'm
have
not doing it.
I think we have a friend named Bleep. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. What if he came up and grabbed your butt? All right, is that the same as him coming up and putting
His
his
name is
finger up
Ali.
your butt? Oh, God dang it. Is that the same as him putting his finger up your butt?
Yeah, well,
No, that's molestation and penetration.
You know what?
That's
Never
two
mind.
completely
It's
different
not the
change-
same. See,
I'll change
it's a
my
whole
I'll-
different level.
I'll change my viewpoint. Yeah, it is rape. Because if Ali did that to me, I'd be like, dude,
Dude,
you
you just
literally
raped me.
me.
You just raped me.
Yeah.
But if you want to do it again, I'm not gonna be
Then
mad.
that's not rape. If you're like,
But I don't know. Sometimes you can like just shove a dildo up a girl and see if they're like the type to be like, oh,
see,
or
that's
they're
the
like,
problem.
ugh.
That's the problem with today's world. Like,
But like, do you
Not
really
even
want to
teenage
be
one.
with someone who's like gonna like be like, you're doing it completely unexpectedly. She has no idea, no clue who you are, and she's just like, you know what? Yeah, I like it. Do it again. Is that someone?
She just turns around and she's like, yeah, no, keep doing that.
Like, is that someone you really want
What-
in your life?
No, I would actually be scared. Like, let alone being scared of myself, I don't know why I'm shoving dildos up girls' vaginas. But
Yeah, first of all,
when if she turns around,
Only at that moment
Listen,
you like
that's
think
a
about.
whole.
what
That's
you
a whole
just
nother
did.
problem. If you had the chance to put a dildo in her, why don't you just put your own dick? Like, I feel like that's a missed opportunity.
what if that's like the solution of
Rape?
like? What if that's the solution of like fixing pedophiles? Like, they fuck kids and then the kids turn around and they're like,
Fuck
Fuck them back?
fuck them back. Yeah.
Well, why don't we?
And
Like,
they're like,
That-
wait,
would it be
no.
would it be morally wrong to relieve this, pedophiles sexual tension
Why are we talking about
to just give them a
pedophiles so
kid's
much
sex
on
doll?
this podcast?
Because maybe secretly
This is everything dark.
there's
Shut up.
something there.
I know, but it's just there could be other dark topics. But go on.
Welcome to Everything Pedophile.
That's basically
Everything pedophile,
Um,
everything rape.
what if-
everything.
No,
Would it
we
be-
would attract the
would it be-
wrong people after.
Okay,
after
well,
that.
I remember seeing this one thing. If if you're going on death row, right?
Yeah,
What would be your last meal?
I went because I'm like donated to the kids in Africa.
Your last meal?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
one meal.
I, a meal can save a kid's life. Maybe.
Yeah, for like a day. With the one meal.
Hey, that's a day that he's gonna get.
And
And
he's probably like-
I'm gonna die.
He'd probably be like, "Damn it, I could have died." Soon.
Yeah, they're gonna.
He'd be like, I'm not. No, I don't want to see you.
I remember
hurt."
seeing-
There's a current genocide happening right now in Africa, actually.
No,
you,
it's
you
in
know how many
Vegas.
times he's brought that up?
No,
About
no,
this
no.
current genocide?
No.
He's brought that, not the podcast, but I've heard you say that several
Oh.
times before about there's a current genocide going on right now, by the way.
It sounds like you planned it and everything. It's like,
I think you're trying
hey
to.
guys,
I think
Bro,
you're,
there's
trying
a
to promote it.
are you trying to promote your genocide?
I mean,
That's how.
I'm
That's
rooting
how
for
genocides
Thanos.
work.
That's all I'm saying. It's like Thanos has a great idea. Like,
First of all,
half
you
the
need a
people.
stone.
I don't think so because, I feel like just half that he just eradicated would just come back.
eventually,
Come
over
back
time,
from
yes.
when? Yeah, over time, and they will just snap again.
What are you from? Where? Just pounding,
What?
just having sex.
No, I understood
said-
what you meant.
what?
I just understood you. I understood what you meant. But what? No, aside from the genocide that's happening in Africa, there's also.
What genocide is happening in Africa?
I don't.
It's like
I don't know what he's talking about. I'm just like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. Anyways, there's like reporters getting there's government officials raping teenagers in Bangladesh. It's pretty sad.
Well, yeah. Have you heard that country name, Bangladesh? Like,
Our first, I guess, yeah. What are you saying? They had it coming. I'm like, change the name, guys. The reason why you're getting raped is because you're getting your city is called Bangladesh.
you're gonna bang the who?
I'll bang my
Bang-
dick.
bang-
I'm gonna bang this dick in
on
like
your face. I had this friend that used to say, "I will slap you with my dick from where you stand."
That sounds like
That's
a
an-
stupid saying.
That no, it was pretty funny when you're 12.
Oh, when you're 12.
That was
yeah,
like, oh dang, dude. He said, "I will slap you with my dick from where you stand," or something like that. And
But now that you
it'd
said
be-
it again,
it'd be
it's
like-
kind of funny.
It'd be like you're 5 feet away, and he'd be like, "I will slap you from where you stand." No,
no, you have to say it like
I'm
more,
saying it wrong.
You have
He-
to say it more epically and like.
he definitely
I
said it
will
better than
slap you with my dick where you stand.
He definitely said it better than me, obviously. Because it was pretty
Obviously.
funny.
It's so hot in here. Oh my god. Isn't it bad that
Yeah, I'm hot.
you're what? Did you just call yourself hot?
No, I'm saying like I'm hot, temperature wise.
Oh, I was gonna say like you just look in your mirror and be like, yeah.
Dude, everyone has that moment where you're just like, damn, you look good. You have to. And if
Yeah, I've done that.
you gotta have that moment where you're just like,
I'd fuck me.
otherwise, if I'm not doing that, I'm crying in the mirror.
No, but isn't it bad that?
Why did God make me me?
Damn you! Is this some kind of joke? You creating?
Juan
me?
is still fact checking it.
Yeah, I was still fact checking.
What were you fact checking the genocide?
Or damn, there's a current.
Is it still
genocide
going on? What's the
brought
update?
between Christians or not between Christians?
Check the
and Muslims,
genocide Twitter.
but- Twitter. That's where you
2
get
more
your
people
most
dead.
reliable
4
Yes!
more people
sources.
dead. 5 more people dead. 6 more people dead. 8 more people.
I got money on 5,000.
If you could have one, because we're about to go real dark. If you could have one genocide of one group of people, who would it be?
Eskimos. Cause who cares?
Everyone who lives in Alaska, cause
For me,
they're gonna commit
I
suicide
like Alaska.
anyways.
I mean,
Alaska has the
what's wrong
highest
with-
suicide rate.
No, you're wrong.
They see the less amounts. They see the
I feel like that
least
doesn't
amount.
count.
You're
It's
wrong.
like
The least
no,
amount.
that
of
doesn't
sunlight.
count.
You're
I feel like
wrong.
that's just that.
First of all, you
I
know
can't
that.
say
Maybe
this
not in the world,
I
but
can't say
definitely
this
in
word.
America.
The statistic. I can't. It's hard for me to say. This
Statistics.
statistic is a hard word for me to say. I have to really think about it. Really hard.
Let me focus.
The titties.
The titties.
The
Statistics.
the titties of that, it must be really skewed because if there are like 5 people living in Africa,
That's fair.
I mean Alaska.
I see what you're saying.
Africa. If one person living in God damn it. If 5 people are living in Alaska and one person kills themselves, you can say 20% of the population killed themselves.
I'm
But
just
it's like
saying.
it's really skewed.
I know the real statistics. It's Japan that has the most.
Japan killed himself a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Like
I'm saying Alaska just because I'm not.
it's because of all the American weebs.
The
Wait, what?
Japan killed himself because of
Alaska has a high suicide rate
There's a
because
fucking
they see the
people
least
like
amount of
us.
sunlight.
That makes
What's
sense though.
that?
That does make sense. Like I'm not getting a lot of sunlight. Oh, where's
And that
the sunlight will never shine upon me? Like yeah, they're kind of right.
Well, just get a dog. Like a dog fixes all my suicidal thoughts.
That dog probably kills himself too without sun.
Mr.
Well,
Pickles.
if I have a suicidal dog, then I mean,
Oh,
I
dude,
would
if you have a suicidal dog,
I
you
would
should
find a
kill
way to
yourself.
kill myself twice, cause I'm doing a shit job taking care of my dog. Man.
You could like you read your dog's mind and you just hear his thoughts saying like, dude, I really fucking hate this place and I just want to kill myself every single day.
Yeah, dude.
Like-
Like,
Dude, suicidal dogs are a thing. I've heard.
I know.
I'm
Well,
like, dude, that's really
Yeah,
But-
sad.
depression is.
I feel like you would have to like do something, or the dog would have to go through something in order to like get there, and that something is really hard to do, I guess.
Dude, I was thinking about that the other day, like abusing a dog, and like I just could never do it. I would look at a dog and just be like, damn, dude, this thing is so
Oh.
like tiny and powerless and just cute, and I'm just like,
One of my coworkers.
I get really annoyed. It's not that I
Jesus.
abuse dog. It's I don't. I
oh
don't
no, I can
abuse
understand.
dogs,
Like if you
but,
get mad at a dog, you just
yeah.
you have to put
Yeah,
it in
Oh
its
yeah, I
place.
would fucking.
yeah.
I would
smack the shit
never
out of it.
abuse a dog. Like
Yeah,
some people
I
like
What the
go,
fuck?
some people go crazy. Like some people will leave just the dog outside chained for like weeks
That-
without
couldn't.
food or water. That's
Yeah,
too much.
I couldn't.
Now if the dog keeps shitting on my bed, and I'll give it a little slap here and there, but I'm not gonna abuse it.
One of my coworkers, he was
He was fucking a dog.
fucking a dog, and he was also talking about how he felt this NFL player who had tortured a dog
Michael
by
Vick. Michael Vick.
Okay, yeah,
He
his-
got arrested for like dog.
because he was electrocuting dogs and doing other stuff. But he was defending the NFL player, where he was like, "Oh no, there were other people that were in it too, and he got 2 whole years for torturing a dog, 2 whole years, while other people have gone free for killing actual people." I'm like, all right, yeah, to those people who actually got away with murder for another human being, that deserves to be looked at over again. But Michael Vick deserves those 2 years.
Yeah,
That
that's pretty crazy shit.
yeah, I'm like, nah, dude.
No.
I do not tolerate
I don't
that.
want to go full vegan or anything and like protect all life because I don't give a shit about cows or chickens. Don't get me wrong.
I like they
Dog-
taste good.
Dogs deserve the love they get.
Yes.
The cows and chickens is kinda
Also,
like,
because we designed for them to do that.
well, yeah, you like dogs
But
became
they're still
genetically
good.
man's best friend. Cows became genetically beef burgers. You know.
I'm sorry, cow, but you gotta take one for the team.
No
and
offense
then they're
to-
like moo.
I'm gonna start this right now. If anyone's gonna ever be like, "Yo, I love these guys. I want to listen to the podcast." If you're vegan, just stop because I will. I
No,
will,
hold on.
No. Okay,
No,
I mean,
first of all, Eric has a bias
I'm a
towards
ve-
vegan.
To be fair, yeah, I'm very biased. I had these. They're probably gonna listen.
If you talk about it, it's your choice if you want to talk about it.
We're well,
Okay,
I guess you.
my experience with vegans is that they're very entitled to the part where, not all of them. I have some that are like, "Oh, I'm vegan,
and that's
and,
it.
and I
that's
enjoy
that.
my vegetables, and I love animals." I'm like, "You do, that's cool. If you want to change the world, you do you, dude. I want to change the world." But I have some vegans that are like, "I'm better than you because I'm vegan," and I find that very offensive because just because I enjoy bacon and actual cookies, not vegan cookies, you're better than me.
Vegan
Like,
cookies, do they at least taste good?
No, I mean, it depends. I've had some vegan cookies that are good, some that are really terrible. It just depends who's behind the oven. Hopefully a woman.
Not only am I against vegans, but I'm sexist.
To be fair, guys,
Woman, go back in the kitchen.
in
make me
my
some
relationship,
cookies.
I have a girlfriend, guys. In my relationship,
Yeah, Eric's single,
and
not
one
single.
and one of my
ladies.
3 relationships. Just kidding.
She
I-
hears this and was like, you know what, we're done.
I do all the cooking and baking. Like every time I get home. So to be fair, you can't call me sexist because I do all the cooking.
All right, I know you're trying to defend yourself. No one cares.
And to all you homophobes, I love gay people.
He loves
it.
it.
Went to the point where
loves
you
it.
could say I was gay, but not. I feel like
was gay.
I feel like God,
But
when
not
God was
today.
making me, He was making me gay, and then He like.
Wait,
stopped
I didn't
halfway.
think of you as a
He, like-
religious person.
He like stopped halfway and was like, "Oh shit, he's supposed to be straight," and like turned me back straight. That's why like I have gay tendencies. But I would like, yeah, I'd grab a guy's butt, but I would never full blown suck a dick. You know?
Well, I think in general, guys all have that, like, even that one guy where it's like that kind of bromance where it's just like, you know what?
Yeah, there's
like,
always that one.
There's always that one guy.
I know,
in
but
your
like,
friend life
do you
where it's
do you guys ever judge guys? Like, man, that's a good looking guy.
Oh yeah,
Well,
but,
definitely. Just
Okay.
you can't deny.
but that's just like
attraction, as
objectively
far as
saying
Okay.
that's a
being
good-looking
good,
guy.
saying
At least
I
you
don't
got
want
attractive
I don't
or
want
not.
his penis inside me,
But
but
at
I'm
least
saying
you
that's a
can
good-looking
at least
guy.
you can admit it. Some guys are like, nah, he's a guy. I'm not gonna judge him. Like, you know, some people.
Oh,
Are,
those guys are secretly gay because they're like, oh, if I say he's hot, people might think I'm gay. They're secretly in the closet afterwards.
Well, it's just like, dude, it's like, it's okay to admit that someone else is attractive. Like, I remember one of our first, because, like, I didn't meet you until we moved in together.
Yeah.
So we have one of our conversations with,
someone.
yeah, one of our friends that was there, and we were like, so who do you think is the most attractive out of us three?
Oh,
And then-
yeah.
and
that's-
then-
Yeah,
I know.
I remember being a
and
little
then you were
drunk there.
like, yeah, and you were like,
Were we
yeah,
drunk?
Juan's attractive. He's an attractive guy.
I'd
Yeah.
fuck
And
him.
it's like,
I'd fuck him.
Well, it's just like being able to say that someone else is attractive is not gay, but
I feel like it's really.
if you say it enough,
I
it
feel like
is.
it's really insecure to be like, no, I'm not gay. Like, who cares? No, I'm not trying to fuck you. You're ugly.
But ugly. If I was gay, I wouldn't even fuck you.
I wouldn't even fuck you if you're gay. And if I was gay, I wouldn't do you.
Never would I ever. Or, wait, what's the game called?
Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. Damn, that game is like crack at parties.
Never have I ever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the go-to game. Like, it's like you want to find out who's a virgin, who's not, and who's tried anal and who hasn't. Dude, Ali would lose that. Never have I ever so bad.
you think he's
Do you
done
remember? Do y'all remember that
Ali
party we
has
had?
done anal.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
I
why.
was there.
That's
I
why
was
we
there.
make. That's why we make fun of him for doing anal.
But come on, dude.
'Cause
It's
he's done it.
2018.
Yeah, it's
Come on, dude. It's 2018. Everyone's like, you know. Everyone's
Everybody's
kind of
done
like,
this.
you know. Everyone's done anal, sucked ass. You know.
I haven't sucked ass.
I
It's got-
haven't
Have you done
sucked
anal?
ass either.
But you done
I haven't
anal?
done anal either.
It's got to be the cleanest
haven't-
ass that I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah,
life.
so
I don't
like,
even-
so how do y'all feel about that as far as like
Anal?
like
Or, like,
anal,
eating
like
ass?
yeah, like trying anal,
Over-
trying out anal. Like,
I would-
would you be like,
Honestly, in the moment, if you know I was having some hot sex and a girl was like, "Hey, do you want to do it in the butt?" I'm like, "Oh, you know, like hormones and stuff."
hormones and stuff?
I'd probably do it if she was like, "Let's do it," and I was like,
I mean,
and I was already turned on.
but
So
would you inspect the butthole first? Make sure it's
Yes.
Well, like
everything's nice
porn
and
stars, they
alright.
like literally wash out their butthole.
yeah, they'll bleach
before-
it. They
yeah,
bleach
yeah.
buttholes.
Okay, because I've heard the term bleach asshole, so I looked it up. I looked up like
A bleached asshole, yeah.
yeah, like what the process of bleaching asshole. But I just saw a video of a guy with the gloves, and I don't know what I don't know if he actually covered his hand with bleach, but
I would think so.
whatever he covered
Or-
his glove with,
Or like a
and
safe
then him
bleach.
just like basically fisting the
It has
girl's ass.
to be. It has to be like.
I'm
clean.
like-
It has to be like a safe bleach. It couldn't just be straight up.
Yeah,
like
yeah, I'm
Clorox.
pretty sure it can't be
Because
bleach.
that would literally burn.
Yeah.
So it has to be like a. But I think, as far as skin goes and like.
Yeah, I was really curious. I'm like,
I'm
how-
pretty sure. I mean,
I heard the term and I wanted to see the process. I'm like, is this really it's just fisting a butt?
I mean, I've seen girls' buttholes from like hitting it in the back. So like I can.
Yeah,
You can see
yeah.
a girl's butthole, and I haven't seen any like dirty ones.
No,
Yeah.
in porn they're not dirty, but in
I
real
mean,
life,
yeah,
in
that's
real
like
life,
their job, they have to. In
in
real
real-
life, there's.
it's brown. It's brown. It's like
I don't know about brown, but
it's like a Mexican party down there.
That's gross. I would say.
Pew pew.
I would say like. What if she is? What if she is Mexican? Wouldn't that just be the natural color then?
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know like what's
Yeah,
wrong,
what's
right?
dirty, what's clean?
So wait.
so I should be careful with Mexican.
You should be careful, because then you don't know if it's poop or just skin.
Or not
You
just
know,
Mexican, just like darker skin.
I mean,
Darker
I
skin
haven't.
people in
Whether
general.
that be Asian.
I mean, the only Mexican girl I've seen, its butthole was dirty. So I don't know. Like maybe I feel like generally
Wait,
girls see
Did
their.
I hear you right? Did
Yeah,
you say-
I heard the only butthole you've seen has been dirty.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. A Mexican girl's butthole was dirty.
What?
You have to
Tell the
explain
story.
stuff.
Like,
You still have to
were you
explain.
hitting? Were you
First
hitting
of all,
from the
why
back?
did you see
and
it?
like, yeah,
First
yeah,
of all,
like,
why did you see a butthole?
like, give us
I mean,
context.
do I have to explain?
Yeah.
You
it
don't have to.
more?
I mean, you don't have to, but my interest is now piqued.
No, well, okay. I mean, I was just hitting it in the back.
Okay, that's fair. All right, that's all you had to say.
Yeah.
I didn't know if this was I didn't know if this was an accidental.
I was
thing.
like, butt cheeks
That's
spread
what
open,
I was wondering.
trying
I
to
didn't know if this was a.
observe what was inside.
Was
I'm
this
trying,
an
I'm
accident?
trying to figure out this
Yeah.
anatomy.
Was
you
this
know,
a,
like,
was this
no, I
accident?
was-
Was this accidental? Was this for
No,
scientific
I was
purposes?
just like, yo, get on your.
I was like, yo,
elbows
I haven't
and
seen a
knees.
girl's butthole before. Can I see it?
No, I just told her like,
CC.
I just told her get on your elbows and knees,
I just told her, hey,
cause I'm gonna hit it in the back.
hey, I have papers, and she was like, oh, CC.
No, I'm.
See.
I have papers. You know, I could give you something, but you have to give me something in return. No, but I saw her butt and I'm like, well, that's dirty. But I wonder if most Mexican girls, you know, at
So
least
did you
try to
keep
keep
hitting
that.
it, or did you get turned off? Well,
Well,
damn.
This is the second time I've
Yeah,
spilled
you-
beer.
Oh yeah, you did it in my room. I don't even think I've cleaned that. By the way, since this is a podcast, Eric just spilled beer on the table, and now he's licking
I
it off
fucking
with
like
it.
dude.
I'm
I
alcoholic. Have you heard about the things that alcoholics have to do to get to alcohol? Like
To
some
get
like
out- alcohol?
I've witnessed it.
Like,
it's wild.
some will like take it up the ass. Like
Take alcohol up the ass?
yeah, cause there's some medications.
Oh yeah, I saw.
They-
That's in the show.
When that's what makes you die.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Oh, is it? Okay, well there's
You
some.
haven't seen that show.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
sure like it's actually kind of. Is it not deadly to put?
No, it's
alcohol in?
extremely deadly because
Yeah.
it's instead of it going through your digestive system, it goes straight into your like
Bloodstream.
system. Yeah. But the way we're like, there's some medications for like alcoholics. Like if you take it, it keeps you from taking alcohol. Like it'll make you throw up, like immediately if you drink alcohol. So it's like, well, let me take it up the butt. And, like, you know, so just suck it up.
Alcohol isn't even that good. I'm just kidding. I mean, I would never. Be
I'm
able
just
to
kidding. I love it.
I wouldn't be able to understand alcoholics because I hate. I can't drink beer, but I mean I can drink it, but
Not like that.
I will say I'm a sugar addict. I'm a big old sugar.
oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna die from
Cookies, fucking
diabetes
brownies,
at the age
yeah.
of 30.
I may have diabetes right now, and I'm okay with it.
I'm okay. If I died that way, that'd be the way to go.
Do you
I
get,
will-
do
I
you
went
get
out
sickle
happy.
cell anemia?
Sickle-
Sickle cell anemia?
What?
You know what
What's
that
your
is,
question?
right?
That's
Yes.
a DNA thing.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That you can only get that when you're born.
No,
If you or a
I thought
loved
you
one
could-
have
no,
mesothelioma.
you can develop that. You can develop, you
But
can
it has to
develop
be
that-
it has to be in your DNA. You can't just randomly get it.
Oh yeah.
You could
right.
have it has
So-
to be like later on you can
It can
develop
be triggered by genes later in your life.
but it has to be in your DNA. So.
Because
triggered-
genes are
or
pretty much
triggered
just
in
like
life.
light
Speaking
switch.
of genes, I went to the mall the other day and that was a really bad joke. Never mind. I'm gonna leave that.
Oh, I get it.
That's really bad. I'm
gonna leave that in.
I understand for anyone that listens to this podcast and signed off because of me. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna just blame Eric for never be able to grow and not
you-
getting you subscribers.
Maybe it's
or
our
listeners.
skills, like opening.
You need to
up
stop.
the
Okay,
podcast.
Eric has
I've been sucking on this bottle. Like,
during
straight up
during
deep
this whole
throating it.
podcast. Eric has been.
I have this really like what's it called?
This is why you're gay.
I have a mouth fixation. Like it relaxes me to have stuff in my mouth. That was the gayest thing I ever.
It is gay. It's
But-
gay.
I'll leave this your chance.
I have like a weird mouth fix. That's why I always have like toothpicks or like if I finish a lollipop, I'll like chew on the stick.
Oh, I'll like chew the. I'll even eat the steak
I
of the lollipop.
enjoy toothpicks, like just having a
I have like
toothpick.
I
in
have
my
like
mouth.
this weird mouth fixation, and that's why I always chew on my fingernails and stuff. I have this weird mouth fixation where it relaxes.
But I
me
never
to-
really see you chew gum.
I don't like gum. I do not like gum. I've always hated gum because I have not found a gum yet that the flavor lasts. I'm really angry.
you get this like fucking
They're
gum.
like, dude, it's been 5 minutes and the mint's already gone.
Okay, so
That's
like,
the only. That's
how
all.
long would you want it?
That's when you get the
I want
big.
it to last for as long as I can chew it. And Why is that so gay? A good like, see, 10, 15 minutes where I'm just,
gay.
you know, I'm just chewing it.
That's when you
and I
buy
want it to last a good while. But like most of the fruit that I enjoy, most of the gum that I enjoy, you gotta chew it and it's gone. And
I heard gum lasts longer instead of chewing on it. Like you chew on it a couple times, but then you suck on it. Like,
that's why you buy the roller gum.
No. See, that shit. I had a problem with that because I used to stuff that shit straight in my mouth, and my jaw would
like a
hurt.
fucking.
It hurts.
My jaw would hurt. I just be like, I can't stop. You know, and I would take the whole thing and just. And my mouth would cramp.
Feels like you had 10 dicks in your mouth. Yeah.
It does hurt, and it's because of gum. And it's not that I hate gum. It's just that there's no point in wasting money on gum. Where just for like 5 seconds of flavor.
Girls' jaws get really like tired from sucking dick.
Yeah,
and
no,
I feel
I've
like
heard.
that's
I imagine that's the thing. Yeah. I've had girls go like.
The girls I've been with apparently haven't sucked dick enough. So. Because I've never heard that that was an issue.
Yeah, I've heard like I'm tired. Can I stop?
Well, because for me it's actually really hard to come from a blowjob. I don't know why.
Oh, I've never come from a blowjob either. No.
Yeah, it's.
See, my thing is, I don't like if I'm getting a blowjob, I want to go ahead and finish. I don't want to like have a blowjob and then go into sex and finish. Like if you're sucking my dick,
well, see, that's usually the intention, but I never finish. And she'll get tired, and she's like, I can't. My throat. I mean that too, but my jaw hurts. So, I'm like,
but maybe is it you or is it the girl?
No, it's not me because I've had many blowjobs where like I just don't finish, and I think it's me because one of the things that get me to finish is when I hear the moaning and like when I get her to start finishing. That's what gets me to like, oh hell yeah! And I'm like,
get in there.
No, like really, it's like fine.
No, I'm gonna tell something that I've never told anybody. Another Everything Dark exclusive. The first blowjob I got, I was laughing about it because it tickled more than it gave me pleasure.
Dude, I wonder how the girl felt.
Kind of weird. Blowjobs are kind of weird.
No, I told her I was like, no, don't worry, it just tickles.
Keep going. I'm sorry. Keep going.
I was like, no, it's not you. It's just it tickles.
Have you ever had a girl suck on your balls?
No,
I
do not want girls sucking my balls.
No, it's very pleasurable.
I know it's pleasurable, but I feel sorry for them.
Well, why?
I just don't.
I didn't. My first experience.
I don't want to suck on
I didn't even
balls.
ask the girl. She just did it, and I was just like, okay, all right, I can deal with this, and I'm all right.
I was just like, this is balls. I mean, if you don't want to do it, that's fine. But if you don't, I'm not gonna pressure you to suck on my balls because I know it's disgusting. Like a penis is just not attractive. It's just like
it's not. I've had moments where I was like, dude, could I be gay? And I think about it, I'm like, no, like I couldn't.
By the way, it just came out of nowhere.
I couldn't kiss a guy. I couldn't take dick. I couldn't give dick to a man butthole. And I'm just like, I just can't be gay. I just can't.
Well, until you try it, we'll never know unless you physically try it. You can think about it, but you haven't tried it. I'm not saying that I've tried it.
No, but like, that's the thing. That's the same thing with weed. Like when I think about it, like I have no interest in it. Same thing with gay sex. I have no interest in it. I feel like if I was like, I wonder what it's like, then I'd maybe be gay. But if I have no interest in it, then it's not gay.
I feel like in the future, gay is gonna become gray. Even I know it sounds like the same word, but I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Like being gay won't be, oh, you're gay because you like dick, or you're gay because you're,
fruity.
You're fruity, basically. There's like a in between, like, oh yeah, I like dick, but
I'm not fruity.
No, I guess I already exist. I don't know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking about. We're not gay, so we wouldn't understand.
We need a guest gay person.
I've met people that I found out were gay, and I was like, wow, I never would have guessed that.
I just feel like there's an evolution of gay people that's going to happen. I don't know.
An evolution, like a
I'm confused. Like,
are you talking about a revolution?
No, like
an
gay
evolution?
people are
like
going
gay people are gonna
evolve.
like grow a third fucking ear.
They're gonna be like, they're gonna become steel
They're
type.
gonna overtake us.
They're gonna be steel type Pokemons.
You heard it here, folks. I would have claimed that gay people are Pokemon.
Yeah, at first they're
Gotta
rock,
catch 'em all.
All the STDs.
and then they go into their.
They come in your butt.
They come in your butt, and then that's when they evolve into their second form, a Gaylord.
The gayer, a gayer.
Gaylords.
They become Kevin Spacey. Hey.
Dude. Kevin Spacey.
I'm evolving
not-
into Kevin Spacey.
No, press B. No,
Please. I
no.
wanna be Kevin
Ah,
Spacey.
no, not Kevin Spacey.
That's such a cool name.
Ah, ah.
I'm gonna put the beer bottle down. I just threw beer all over
You
Alvaro.
just
I don't know.
spilled beer all over
I'm gonna
me.
put the beer bottle down.
Oh my god.
That's such a cool name. If you could change your name, have you ever thought about that? Changing your name?
It's fucking
You
hot.
guys
It's
took your
fucking
sh-
hot.
If you could
What?
like,
I'm in my
Alright.
room, guys.
if you could change your name into anything, what would it be? Because Kevin Spacey's a pretty cool name. Like Kevin Spacey, like that's wow. That's a
No,
celebrity
I feel like
name.
the first name could be changed to something cooler. Last name
I mean,
is
Kevin
Spacey.
Kevin could be cooler, but Spacey is pretty like that's pretty
Like
dope.
Don Cheadle.
Don Spacey.
Spacey.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like
John Cena.
a lot of
Don
celebrity,
Cheadle's fucking.
a lot of celebrity
Wow.
names just sound like celebrities. Like Johnny Depp. That just sounds like a celebrity name. Like I don't know. That just
Well, it's not like a celebrity because you hear it and it's associated to a
is it
celebrity.
though? Or is
you
it that
already
just
know.
sounds like Vin Diesel? That just sounds like a
Alright,
celebrity.
alright, so is
Dwayne
it-
Johnson just sounds like a celebrity.
Johnson
Actually,
sounds
Dwayne,
like a
no,
football
Dwayne
player.
Johnson sounds like he'd be my lawyer. Actually,
No, Dwayne Johnson. Oh, that's too. But Dwayne Johnson
or a
also
football
s-
player.
Yeah.
But that's a celebrity. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, it just sounds like a celebrity athlete name. Cristiano Ronaldo.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That doesn't sound
LeBron James.
like, sound like you're still like what? LeBron James.
That was a like that was
I'm
like a
lying.
thing.
That was like
for-
a meme for a while.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Or you were doing like an Urkel, like then I do that.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
That's a good show. Family Matters and
I've
all the
never-
fucking 90s sitcoms.
I've never seen Family Matters.
I didn't see it either, but I knew it existed.
I knew
I would
about
I
it.
watched it.
change
I
the
enjoyed
channel when Family.
I have never liked sitcoms.
Oh no, no, Family Matters is with Urkel, right?
Yes.
No, I was thinking Full House. No, Family
I've
Matters.
never,
I would
I've
watch.
never really seen Full House.
Full
either.
House is garbage.
I've seen a few episodes of Full House, and I was like, okay,
I enjoyed the,
Oh, like
the
just a bunch of
opening
white
song
people.
to it, but that was it.
whatever happened to the song?
Yeah.
Also, there was
I
no
enjoyed the
like,
opening
there was
song
no
to it.
hot characters or hot actresses in Full House.
Yeah, there was. There was
The
that one
TJ,
girl.
TJ,
Yeah.
I thought
Whatever her
TJ
name
was
was, she was pretty cute.
Oh,
Yeah.
She's hot. I
shit.
mean,
Yeah.
she's in that MILF stage now, obviously, 20 years
Yeah.
later.
I thought no,
But I don't find like white girls attractive.
I would say I would see
Dude,
I would see
white
George
girls are my
Lopez
white girl. Dude, I did watch George Lopez a
because of the
whole
mom
lot.
Dude, yeah.
and
And the daughter.
Yeah.
No, they were pretty hot. That was like my
The
Hispanic
mom
dream
was,
right
like,
there. That was my
fucking-
Hispanic dream right there.
Dude, I wonder
But-
how,
the
I
mom
wonder
was
how
so
she looks
hot.
like now. Is she still
She
hot?
looks the same.
Is
She looks
still
like
hot?
Yeah, I
she's
think
she looks the exact same.
her face is a little older though. Because
Yeah,
I know
she has
was
wrinkles.
like she's
but other
like
than
in
that, she
Pretty
looks
Little
the
Liars, right? Or
same. She's
something.
in some show.
Some
But
garbage ABC
but
show.
she has wrinkles, but she looks the exact same. Other than that,
I wonder what the dye looks like.
she looks weird. She got
What was
a
it?
boob job,
What was her name?
and her hair. Last time I saw her, her name was
Oh,
I don't remember her name.
I don't want girls get boob jobs unless they're like actually depressed about their boobs.
I'm just gonna look up her
like her
character
boobs
name.
were nice.
I think I got that the other way around. I think she got a boob reduction because they were too big and it hurt her back.
Dang. If I had the smallest violin, I would play it right now. Because I actually do care about it, but I just really want to play a small violin.
I wish I knew how to play a violin. That'd be pretty cool. For classic times, that's a fiddle.
you can do a
I mean, you
fiddle.
probably could do
You can
some
do a
fiddle
fiddle
stuff on a
with a
violin.
violin.
Yeah, you probably could.
How she look like?
I bet.
She's not looking the greatest with
Let me
blonde
see.
hair. With blonde
Yeah,
hair.
I
She's
remember she
not
dyed her
looking-
hair.
She's not looking the greatest with blonde hair.
It looks like she wants to be Shakira.
Cause I remember I saw a George Lopez like reunion with
Oh
all
my
them.
god, she looks good in hair. Ooh.
Back in the day.
Mycela.
What were you gonna say about white girls?
White girls are my weakness. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I think it's because the one Mexican I dated, she was absolutely crazy and ruined my life.
I mean, that's fair.
And
That's
since-
fair.
and
It's a bad
since it-
experience.
And I was like, holy shit, Mexicans are crazy. They are. They really are. Mexican ladies are crazy.
I just don't really find like
Yeah,
white
that
girls
is true.
attractive, but I think that has to do with more of my.
God.
That was your turn. It was your
Still,
turn.
you left it there. It's your fault.
Dude, I was trying to avoid this.
I think that has more to do with my background with white.
White women.
Yeah, white women.
Compared to white to Mexican girls. Dude, no, it happens. The Mexican girl I dated was absolutely. She was Mormon.
That's your problem. She
might
was
listen to
Mormon.
No, it was weird. They were Mexican Catholics that converted to Mormons.
That's even. The signs are right there. She was Catholic. She converted to Mormon.
You're just like, it's fine.
It's like they literally were like, oh, I'm gonna listen to an ancient textbook a bajillion years old. From that to a random dude that used to live in the United States who found books supposedly that he said were from God under a tree. They converted into from that to a random, like, no.
No, dude.
They're not sane people.
And an ex-girlfriend, you know who you are. If you're listening to this, I'm not trashing Mormonism.
You're
I'm just
fucking stupid if you went to Mormon.
I'm just trashing Mormonism. I almost became a Mormon for her. Dude, that's how in love with her I was.
Dang, dude.
This was a good 2-year-long relationship.
I'm just gonna say to all Mormons, I really respect your religion because...
I don't disrespect it, but it's interesting.
I respect it because
I
I admire the values that you guys...
have you seen the South Park episode of Mormon? It's pretty funny.
That's what, like, basically gave me respect for Mormons.
But,
South Park
I
gave you respect?
No, I have the Book of Mormon if anyone wants to read it.
I want to see the play.
The Book of Mormon play? It's pretty... I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I heard it's insanely good. But...
I've heard it's pretty good. I want to
No disrespect to Mormons.
No disrespect to...
It was a joke.
No disrespect to any
I'm just
religion
joking.
besides, like, I don't know, like, Nazis.
We did say in the first...
You just call Nazis a religion?
Is that a religion?
No, it's not. It's a regime.
No, yeah.
It's a regime.
Yeah.
What would be the religion? Christians. They're fucking Christians. Jesus Christ.
Like Crusaders.
You guys are fucked up. Christianity as a whole. It's fucking like Catholics, Baptists, Presbyterians, Presbyterians.
Yeah, it's pretty much just branches off of this whole like.
Presbyterians.
There was like a meme war between a Presbyterian church and a Catholic church, just saying like all dogs go to heaven, and the Presbyterian.
I saw that, like the signs or whatever.
Yeah.
Jesus, do you love me?
I get that song. I get that reference. Actually, I've actually only heard that song once. That was when the album came out. Kiki, do you love me or whatever?
Uh-huh.
I've only heard. I don't even know what the name of the actual song is.
In My Feelings.
In My Feelings. I've only heard that song once.
That's why it's called In My Feelings Challenge.
I didn't know. I thought it was
Fuck Drake.
I thought it was called the Kiki Challenge.
In My Feelings Challenge.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck. The point is, what was the first challenge you guys ever saw in it? The first challenge I ever saw was like the milk challenge. And I tried that. I almost got it.
Cinnamon.
Wait, which milk challenge?
The one where you have to chug a milk a gallon in like 30 minutes.
Because remember that other milk challenge where you buy like 2 gallons of milk at the groceries and then you drink cum? And then after drinking cum, you just slam the 2 milk.
Do you guys remember the ice cream cone challenge?
No.
That one was pretty. That wasn't really even a challenge. That was just a funny thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was when you order ice cream cone, and when they hand you the cone, instead of grabbing it by the cone, you grab it by the ice cream.
I didn't know that was
and like, and you record it. You'd be like, "Thank you," and you grab it by the ice cream, and like, and they just be like, "Do what?"
And then when people would like grab the bags going through drive-through, like they would run between the car and the window.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fun challenge to do.
But like, that's when the internet was fun, and now it's all about like
who can almost kill themselves.
Who can hang themselves the fastest? I remember for a while there was that choke challenge.
Suicide.
There was like that you would get high off of choking each other.
No, that's just a fetish.
That was an actual challenge. Like you would get high.
Oh, I think I remember that too.
And my mom was like warning me about it. I was like, listen, Mom, I'm normal. Well, for the most part. You know, I masturbate to weird stuff, but I'm not gonna choke myself to get high.
Alright, what's the weirdest thing you masturbated to since you've already mentioned it?
Actually,
you opened up that
segment. Do you want to be put on the spot? I can edit this out.
The weirdest thing I masturbated to. I don't know.
I really enjoy dominance. It's not weird.
I'm pretty tame when it comes to porn. Like I just look up stuff. Like when I haven't watched porn in a while because I'm in a relationship, so I don't need it. But when I had my desperate times, I looked up basic stuff. I would just look up whatever. I never looked up I never clicked on the.
Yeah, the only sex I enjoy is the ones that I'm in it.
The ones I'm in.
The one. That's the most douchebag thing ever.
Why is that a douchebag?
That sounded very douchebaggy.
I'm a huge fan of ass. Like just ass.
I am
is very fascinating.
And
so,
moaning. biggest thing. If the girl's quiet,
But
I can't
can
watch
tell.
it.
I
can tell when she's faking it.
I need
and
to
when she's
enjoy it.
actually-
I need to enjoy it. If she's just like,
No, I can.
Yeah.
But I can tell if
Yeah.
she's faking.
That's
the
the
moment
that's the
or
troubling
she's
thing
just-
about porn. Is like it is a little too fake at times, and it's just like, nah, dude, I need real sex. If I'm not having it, someone has to.
Yeah,
So-
I need like a couple just.
Dude, what
record
if
themselves.
would you? No, I get. Dude, I wonder. Do you think you could ever get so desperate that you would hear someone in the next room having sex that you'd masturbate to?
No, I would never.
No,
I would
you
be
know,
like, this is.
you would never
awkward.
get that
no,
desperate?
I would just find it annoying.
Even
like,
if you
bro,
never had
I'm
sex
trying
in
to
like
sleep.
4 years,
Nope.
and you know how hot she is, and you've imagined
I-
having sex with her, and you're just like,
No.
really? I feel like I could get that desperate. I feel like I could.
I mean, I probably could.
It has to be
but-
like really desperate. Like I haven't had sex in a year. I know who she is. She's really hot. It's not his girlfriend. It's like a one night stand thing. It's my roommate, and I hear how hot it is, and I'm just like, God damn it, you know.
No,
No, there's
no,
not enough.
you
There's
honestly-
not
I'd have to
enough
be
there
really
for me.
desperate.
There's
I'd
not
have to
enough
be really
stimulation.
good.
Like,
I'd
yeah,
have
the
to-
voice is there.
You honestly
but-
want to know what I would do? During that time, I'd be like, okay, she's the type of girl to have a one night stand. Now, then I would start like formulating a plan to also be that one night stand afterwards.
I'm gonna hit it after him, and she's gonna like it.
No, not like right after him. I would just make sure she gets a shower first, and then I'm going to.
Then I'm going in.
The guy walks out. You're like, "What's up?" And then like 5 minutes later, 10 minutes later, she's like, "All right, I'm ready." Like, all right.
I hear her taking a shower. I'm like, okay, after this, like, just do it in the shower.
Yeah, I also have a thing like
Where's the weirdest
if
place you've had
if a
sex?
girl was to like touch herself.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, if a girl was to touch herself, that's also like stimulation for me. Like, all right. So a lot of guys get offended, like if they're having sex, like missionary or whatever, and then a girl goes ahead and like starts rubbing her clit. I don't get offended by that. Like, of course
Never
you
had that
want,
happen.
yeah, like, of course you want to like feel, as much stimulated as
No,
possible.
if
So,
a girl's
like,
touching herself, I'm
yeah.
like, dude, you go ahead.
Yeah,
I
like,
want,
you go
I want
ahead.
you to.
No, it's really hot.
If
when
I can't make
I'm
you
on the
come,
phone
I'll
with
let you come.
I'm on the phone with a girl and
And
she's
she's
touching
talking to her
herself.
dad.
Yeah, I've done that. I've had phone sex. Wait, what?
It's really hot when my girlfriend talks to her dad. I don't know why.
Yeah, dad. But where's the weirdest place you've had sex? I don't know.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
It's just bedrooms.
Just better. I don't know. Like,
In my car.
I feel like Juan, since he's been 13, having sex.
My
If
God.
you, all you had
Whenever I was 13, the only place we did it was like every bedroom in the house, pretty much. Oh, let me tell you this story. All right, I was 13 years old, and we were talking about head earlier. So this is and we're talking about sex. All right, so I was 13 years old, and I was getting head from my girlfriend at the time, and we were in her bedroom. She's never gonna listen to the podcast. She doesn't listen to podcasts.
Thank God.
it's because she's dead. Oh.
So she was giving me head, and I was standing up, and we were in her parents' bedroom, and they were gone or whatever. Dude, she's giving me head, I'm enjoying it or whatever. Her stepfather walks into the bedroom as my pants are fully down, dick out, her mouth on my dick.
Turns around with her dick.
Her mouth on my dick. And he walks in. He doesn't say a word. He just goes into his closet. He doesn't say a word until he starts leaving. Then he starts saying a whole bunch of shit in Spanish. I don't recall exactly what. I just remember at the time. He doesn't. I know he.
It
doesn't
was
speak
Spanish.
English. Yeah. And he was talking so much trash. And I quickly pull up my pants or whatever. I'm like, fuck, I'm about to get my ass beat. Whatever. And he doesn't. He just talks shit, and then he walks out of the bedroom. But then the mother comes into the bedroom and was like, "What are you guys doing?" I was like, "Nothing. We were just chilling. I don't know what you heard, but we were just chilling."
Whatever he said, he's a liar.
You're a fucking liar. Dick, I don't even know. I don't even have one.
So-
I cut mine's off.
So she's like, "Okay, you gotta go home." I'm like, "All right, no problem. I'll go home." And then she comes and picks me up the next day, and then I continue living with them. It's pretty much how the story goes.
Well, I've only had sex in bedrooms. In the shower.
I want to have
I've
sex one time.
Yeah.
I haven't had shower sex. I've had sex.
I heard it's bad though. 'Cause
It is.
the
No,
water.
it's a fucking mess. It's not like in the pornos. It's a mess. I don't know why. To come to find out
Do I
that
just need a shower?
I feel like
and
the
move?
easiest way would be for her to kind of bend over bend over
I think
and
you need
like
a
the
pretty
water
big
hitting
shower,
your
too.
back, and then
Yeah.
like she's in
You
front
have to
of you.
position it right.
I think you need a
Yeah.
big shower.
You need a really big shower. I think it would be pretty cool. I haven't even thought of this. I just thought of this. Just turn on the hot water in the shower. Just let the room steam up. That'd be pretty hot. But just like the way
Hot. It'd
I
be
ne-
pretty hot. 'Cause
I never noticed in showers when you're in the shower the bathtub's slanted so that the water goes down into the drain. So when she's standing on the opposite end, she's taller, or if you're standing on the opposite, so it's hard to like get the dick in the hole. So it's just a mess.
You're having issues with putting dicks in holes?
Yeah,
there's a system for that.
there's a system.
You put your dick at the
Just
top
pick
of the
her
clip,
up and be like-
then you slide down and then go in.
I wish
Just pick
not if
her
she's
up.
bent over.
Then no, you would just
It's hard to-
you would just put your dick at the
You can't
clip.
just pick up a girl in the shower and your feet are just sliding
Put
everywhere.
her
No,
up against the
she,
wall.
She could put one foot up onto the fucking
Oh, yeah.
fucking thing.
On the or just pick and like put her up against the wall.
Speaking-
Oh, so I was gonna get
He was gonna-
like,
he-
like just lift up one of her legs.
He was gonna
Yeah,
show
yeah,
all you
yeah.
podcast listeners on how you can do it.
like, fucking-
Like right like this, huh? Oh yeah.
Oh, you like it like that? Like
It looks
that.
so weird that way.
The shadow?
No, just like the way he
Oh.
did it, the way he was humping the wall.
Well, when you think about it, sex is really weird.
Also,
Yeah, honestly, like after I finished watching porn,
I've
I'm just
turned-
like, why am I watching this?
I've turned myself off from. Before,
No,
like,
yeah,
from
if you
having sex
become
and thinking about.
self-aware-
If you become self-aware, but like, I wonder how I
this
look
is
like right now. It's like,
fucking
oh,
stupid.
this is kind of.
Like this is weird.
like what?
Yeah.
Like you ever seen dogs like start
No,
having
no,
sex?
not going on that
sex.
conversation.
I've seen dogs have
Like,
sex go on.
Dogs have sex.
Yeah,
and
I've-
then you're just like, I don't want to watch that. It's weird.
No,
So-
no, okay. That did not go the way I thought it was gonna go. No, like when you think about sex in its entirety, it's like it's kind of weird. It's just whatever. But and then when you become self-aware in the middle of sex, it's kind of a turn off. I've had that happen. Where I'm
No,
just like,
yeah, I've
shit.
had that issue too. It's like this, and it's one of the main reasons why I just don't care about having sex because I know it's like weird, but at the same time, it feels.
I'm not like
pretty good.
I've never been one on the hunt for sex. Like,
Yeah, because I'm
man.
like, damn, I haven't got
I
laid.
was
I need
really,
to get laid. And
I was
blah, blah,
really
blah
bad
and
in high
stuff.
school. In high school, I was really bad. Really, really
You were just
bad.
trying to get laid
And
24/7.
I talked to so many girls at the same time. My aunt caught me talking to so many girls at the same time. Girls caught me talking to other girls at the same time. I was just trying to get laid and I didn't care. And yeah.
Well, I didn't get laid till I was like 16 or 17.
Alright.
So half of my high school was over.
I
So
didn't
that
get
was
laid
like
until 18. Sad.
not sad. You got 30-year-old virgins.
Thirty.
Sure.
You could be Jared, 21-year-old virgin.
Damn. But anyways, yeah, I'm like, I don't really care about having sex. Although, if the opportunity, if I see like a path to sex, I'm like,
Alright,
well, let me just mosey on over.
let me.
Going down the yellow brick
Is that
road.
girl naked? Or I'm just gonna hang out over here.
Yeah. She said she wants a what in her?
She said she wants a dick in her. Well, guess what I have?
What a coincidence!
I know guys who have dicks.
What a coincidence! Wait, because I know people.
Whoa,
that-
I'm a guy.
Dude, I used to be clueless in high school. If a girl liked me, I used to be.
I had that.
No,
too.
I still can't.
I'm
tell
telling
when
you
a
right
girl's
now.
flirting with me.
I'm a little better with it.
I'm telling you
Yeah,
right
I
now.
was
I
clueless.
I could have gotten laid so many times, but then
No,
I'm
same. Like I was.
Duh.
I could have had some really like banging girlfriends. I was just so clueless, and I was just.
And
like,
when I mean I could have gotten laid, I mean like there was no chance because being me. It was,
Oh yeah, I would have found somehow to root.
yeah, I would
All
find
sounds-
some way to ruin it.
I
Like
would've-
my chances.
Girls
I'll
have
be like-
vaginas?
Oh dang, you're a girl. I was really clueless. Like girls would leave me big old hints, like, "Hey, do you want to come over and study?"
It's like,
Sorry, I don't know anything about history. And I'd be like, "Oh, your parents aren't home."
no,
Oh.
I would go. I would be worse. I'd be like, okay, let's go study. And then she's like, I go to her house,
I'm
and
trying
we're
to help
not.
her study.
We're not studying at all. And I'm like, are we gonna study or not?
Are you? Listen here, the quiz is tomorrow, and if you want to learn some shit and stop being an idiot, you start trash talking her.
Look, your room is nice and everything, but we gotta study.
What do you fuck you mean your parents aren't home? I can't be here. You know my mom wouldn't approve.
Jesus Christ! If my mom wouldn't improve, what do you think your parents are gonna be like?
I'm gonna call your parents right now and tell them to come home. Hey, yeah,
I would be
so and so
worse.
is home. alone.
See, yeah, I can't tell when people are flirting with me unless they're very direct. Like, you're cute as fuck.
See,
now, but it's because I'm very nice, so I'm just thinking like.
Now I don't know if it's because I'm in a relationship or what, or maybe my confidence is growing. I think people are flirting with me all the time, and I don't know if it's because I don't want to sound like a cocky fuck and be like, oh, they're flirting with me, but like at times it's like, wow, this person, he's talking to me a little too much.
We sound like dickheads. We're like, oh, I'm a nice guy. We got laid and stuff.
You want to know how many times I've gotten laid? Well, just think about how many times Trump was president. Once. Yeah, that's how many times. So many times I've had sex.
Well, he might go on his second term, so who knows?
Don't even.
I hope not.
Dude,
I'm pretty sure
I want
he's
to vote
not.
for him.
Please do not.
Trump.
Please do
I
not.
won't move in with you. Like, that's it.
Please do not put more coal in the fire.
Coal in the fire, dude. Trump's all about coal. Trump.
Oh yeah, he's all about the coal too. It's like we're gonna get the coal jobs back. I'm like, coal jobs suck.
We're bringing back coal mines.
It's shitty.
Lupus. Yeah.
We're bringing back that now too.
Lupus isn't a lung
No,
disease.
lupus is like a lupus is
It's like a kidney disease.
No, yeah.
Lung disease, that's a thing. Cancer,
I
do
get
you like
cancer from
Do you
coal.
like lung cancer?
I do like lung cancer. What do you have to offer,
What
sir?
are your guys' thoughts on the whole mental disease? No, what? Addiction is a disease, not a choice. Or it is a choice, not a disease. Have you seen that trending? Ever since Demi Lovato, like...
No, I haven't seen that trending.
You haven't seen that?
No,
Ever
no,
since
no.
Demi Lovato went to
confused.
heroin stuff.
I don't know.
A lot of people were like arguing about it being whether addiction is a choice or a disease.
I think it goes
lot
back
of
to whether.
I think it's a mixture of both.
I think it also has to do with.
That's what I've been saying, but no, everyone has to be a choice or a disease.
No, it's
I
definitely
think
a mixture of both.
I think it also has to do with the debate about like whether a kid is shitty because of the way he's born or because of
the
the
way he was treated.
genes.
Yeah.
Well, see, addiction is all about willpower and like. Alright, yeah, you don't have to be a product of your.
I just think that you
a
can-
product of your environment, but like, I also see where people are coming from. Like, that's all you know.
I just think if you can substitute the addiction into something else, then that's how you fix the addiction.
See, the problem with addiction is like, where it at one point it is a choice. There is a point where you had a choice between to smoke those 2 or 3 packs a day. It becomes a point where it's a disease where you literally get sick because you're not smoking those 2 to 3 packs a day.
Yeah, but that's because your body is
your
body is
getting
used to it.
withdrawals.
Yeah.
That's where it's a disease. Like you literally need those.
But
cigarettes.
it's still a choice because at some you
Yeah,
have
it's
to
choice.
know. You
People-
have to know like, okay, if I continue not to smoke, this will eventually go away.
But there's been cases, lots of times, like literal cases where, hey, you can stop smoking and die in 2 years, or your body's so acclimated to smoking that you smoke for the next 10 years and live.
yeah, same
That's
thing
a,
with
that's
alcohol.
A real thing.
Same thing with
That's
alcohol.
the same thing with alcohol. Like that's where I think it becomes a disease. Yes, there's a point where you can stop smoking. You can still stop, but there is a point.
Well,
where
I
you
guess it's depending on the lifestyle that you want to live.
I guess it depends if you're gay or not.
If you want to, if you want to be gay and die at the age of 50 because of all the anal penetration you get, or
I think where would be the worst place to get cancer?
in
Dick.
Your dick? I don't think that'd be that bad.
I think in your eyeballs.
I think my hair.
No, you get cancer like no matter what happens, whether you get cancer in your foot or something,
It'll spread.
you have to cut your hair.
I think your ears, because if your ears would have to get.
No, but what if you had?
I'm pretty
what if
sure
you
that
had this weird
I'm pretty sure this is not how cancer works.
No,
second
it's
of all.
not. But you fuck.
Well, no. If you get if you have.
This is not how cancer
What if you had
works.
cancer in your hair follicles or fossicles, whatever, and it
Weird.
started growing?
We're
It
still-
made your hair grow out really weird.
I don't
How
even know
crazy
what.
would that be?
No, I don't even know what happens if you leave your hair grow out while you have cancer.
It's not. That's not what you have. That's not what happens.
It's chemo.
It's
Chemo is the
chemotherapy
one.
makes your hair fall out.
No, I'm saying like, what happened? No, I know it's because of chemo, but like, what happens to your hair if you have cancer? Because you
You just
Nothing.
shave, nothing. It just falls
no,
out.
you get.
It falls out.
Wait.
Really?
Chemo is what makes it fall out.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm saying. That's what I'm
no,
saying.
No,
But
but if you
why-
if you have
Oh,
cancer
if
and
you-
do
because
no
nothing.
chemo, your
No,
hair
your hair's
stays.
fine. Your hair
Yeah,
is
your hair
normal.
stays.
Unless
Oh
you have
yeah,
hair
you're
cancer.
right. That's
Unless you have hair cancer. Then it makes it grow really weird.
really?
Chemo is the only thing that makes your hair fall out, not
Yeah,
cancer.
it's the chemicals literally making your hair fall out.
I hope I have cancer.
Because you want to experience and
wanna
understand
be
other
bald?
people.
You want to be able to talk about it. What a fucking like, hey guys,
if you're just trying to die, let me know.
This is the third day of cancer.
I just want to die, dude.
All right, so
I don't know why I get all suicidal when I'm sleepy.
Dude, I do too. Like, I was at work earlier. I was like, I'm so tired. Can someone just fucking shoot me? I was just tired. I wasn't even upset about it. I was just tired. I was just really sleepy. I'm like, can I get in my eternal slumber now?
I do this thing after every time I talk to a customer. I turn around and I act like there's a gun in my head and I shoot myself. Dude, every single fucking time.
I get a hard on when I get away with those type of things.
I smile all the time at customers. Like, dude, every time someone like asks a stupid question and they like look down or turn around, I'm just like, I get really angry and like roll my eyes and like act like I'm about to shoot myself. It sucks.
It's to the point where one of my coworkers is like, "Why are you doing so much? Do you need help?"
It gets to the point where I get so excited when a customer is not an idiot. Like, it's gotten to the point where like I legit might start an applause when someone isn't an idiot. Like, it's just really simple and like.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I understand why you've lost faith in humanity. I don't get these type of customers. I mean, I see stupid shit. Like, I remember this one time at Dunham Sports where we used to work at. This guy came in and he was just talking about like how Bush did 9/11. I'm like, okay, dude, yeah.
Dude, no way.
Yeah,
dude. There's a guy that came into my work that says that the government can control like hurricanes and shit, and that
dude, people are like straight up hardcore.
I just don't. I'm like, why?
You realize a conspiracy theory is just that, just a theory.
Well, have y'all heard? I learned about this last night, so I don't know the full details of it. But the Colorado Denver airport conspiracy theory, and how like the things form a swastika sign. I think that's just weird alone.
Okay.
I think that's just a coincidence.
That's the thing about conspiracy theories. It's like, yes, it's the same way about. This is gonna offend a lot of people.
Go on.
Okay, I'm not gonna say just girls. But a lot of people make big deals out of little things. Like, what do you mean by that? Like people like take these things and make them a huge deal.
By the way, you could have said that without mentioning
the girl part. I really couldn't. I'm just being specific because sometimes I'll talk to my girlfriend. I'll be like, she'll say, "I only want this." I'm like, you want the fries too, and she's like, "What are you
Excuse me?
Like, no.
What are you implying?
I know you love fries, you dumb bitch.
Jesus Christ. No, but I'm just
you dumb.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of people. There's 7 billion people on this planet, and it's easy to find coincidences. Like the
president one.
The president's one. That's like.
Which president?
It's so easy given just on basic probability between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy.
Okay,
like
so
the names.
The person who killed Kennedy.
Oh, I know what you're. Okay.
Was it
all that. And also like the coordinates of the very top of Egypt, like the latitude and longitude and everything, is the same number as which light speed.
Yeah, that's a coincidence. Like it's just
that
literally the chance of infinity is some stuff is gonna relate.
Some things are just gonna happen coincidentally, and it's just because the universe is huge and big, and there's 7 billion people on it. Like the chances of somebody getting like electrocuted twice from lightning, from lightning, it's pretty high. But it has happened multiple times.
After how long the human race has lasted, after millions, the chance of it happening.
So is there anything you guys kind of believe could be true as far as like
I wouldn't doubt it if there was some conspiracy behind stuff like JFK's murder.
No, I think there's conspiracy behind Scientology. That's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, fucking for sure. 9/11, like there's suspicious stuff, but the ideas that people come with just blow up. Like Bush did, and that guy wasn't. I don't think realized how much of an idiot Bush was. He was not smart enough to come up with 9/11.
Also, I think it's safe to say at this point that if the government had any like secret information about outer space or like I don't know other stuff, Trump would have said something.
No, like That's another thing. Like the chances of stuff like that being secret is really low.
But
like,
what about that one video you showed me with that guy saying that he put Donald Trump? Their like secret society put Donald Trump.
Oh, no.
I heard about that.
No, I mean that's not even a conspiracy theory at this point. That's just like basic knowledge that if you dig it up, then it becomes true because there's records and documents just saying that they collected voter information. That way they can target a certain audience, so that
isn't even like conspiracy so much as like corrupt.
Yeah, that's just corruption. That's just like
which is a thing, unfortunately, for America and all the entire world.
Yeah, it's not a conspiracy theory at this point. It's already
so much
like
as just
proven.
like, well, you know, it happens.
Yeah, it's just like if
I
was
enjoy conspiracy theories though.
Yeah.
I like to hear about how crazy people are.
if I really was gonna put my conspiracy theory hat on, I would be like, well,
We're in the
maybe because there's other people that like above the government that are able to control who gets elected and who doesn't, and based on that, they can decide whether or not they can reveal information, whatever information they have that's top
I
secret,
feel like
to the government officials
lot of
or the
people
president itself.
who really get into conspiracy theories are ones who are really bored with their lives and hope that the things they know that are true aren't true.
Or just dedicate their lives to
Yeah,
it
like,
just
oh,
because
dude, how
their lives are shitty.
crazy would it be if we actually haven't visited the moon? It was just a fake moon. I feel like those people like.
Well, who cares?
You're like, for me, who cares if we've been to the moon? I haven't been to the moon.
I want to be in the moon.
I want to go on the moon, but I haven't been there, so who cares if in the past it was fake? I want to go on there
I
someday.
want to go there.
It's like focusing on conspiracy theories a little too much. It's a little, you let it go. Like, I don't know. And at the same time, sometimes I'm like, who cares if the government's watching? If they want to see me have butt naked sex, let them.
I'd be like, yeah, what the fuck are they gonna get
I
from
really
me,
don't
dude?
give a fuck. Like,
Yeah, if you're watching me, you're just wasting.
Although I heard that, like, yeah, even though it doesn't seem important about privacy and FBI agents being able to see through your webcam,
Yeah.
it's still a violation of
Like
your
your
rights,
human
and
rights.
you should be able to you should
You should
protect
be able
those
to have
rights.
that privacy.
So I understand.
I get
Yeah,
that.
we shouldn't be so ignorant as to
But,
not
okay.
care if the FBI
As a
agent can look through my
as a
webcam.
human being, I'm offended. As an Eric, I'm not offended because I'm like, you
As
know,
an Eric.
if you want to
As
see
an
me,
Eric,
if
I do
you
not
wanna,
care.
If you want to see me and my cat just chilling in my bedroom, you know, power to you, whatever. If you want to see me have ugly,
You don't
sex-
understand. What if that very same recording of you with your cat
Mhm.
leads to another lead about a lead of a terrorist attack?
Then I hope they stop the
They-
terrorists.
No,
I'm
but
glad-
you don't
I'm glad I could be a
understand.
part of that.
They violated your rights
To
because,
stop the
and they
terrorists.
got
Good
a
job.
criminal
I'm
out
glad
of
they
it.
stopped that guy. Hopefully, no
Well,
one
I
knows
don't know. I'm just trying to be.
You're just
Yeah,
like,
we've been at this for an hour and a half, guys.
9/11. 9/11.
Is it time?
Yeah, I think it's
It's
time.
time.
It's time to
definitely
call
time.
it. Call
It's
it.
time to call it.
All right.
Thank you for
Well,
listening to everything.
Wait, hold on. You can't just like.
You have been in the dark. God damn it, now I'm just forcing it.
You shut. It looks like it sounded like you were trying to be Gandalf with that.
You
Shall not pass.
Shall not light the darkness, cause.
And me, because the darkness is all around us. All right, I got a closer.
Thank you for letting us be the light in your dark.
No,
Thank you for letting us be in the light in your dark.
Screw
day.
that outro. All right, darkness is
I'm
all
just
around
hogging the
us.
camera. I mean,
I'm hogging this mic. Darkness is around us. It is inside us. It's inside your penis. But most of all, it's inside your heart. And you just gotta know that without that darkness, you wouldn't able to know what the light is. So